The afternoon sun shone down on Bangkok with a warm golden light. The atmosphere in the Manoban family home was lively that day. Lisa and Jungkook had just returned from a short trip to Ayutthaya with Lisa's family. Laughter and stories about their trip filled the living room, creating a warm, intimate atmosphere. Jungkook sat on the sofa, wearing a thin white shirt rolled up at the sleeves, his hair slightly messy from the afternoon wind. He was showing photos from his analog camera to Lisa's father, who seemed enthusiastic about seeing the results of the K-pop idol shots. Meanwhile, Lisa was busy helping her mother in the kitchen, preparing typical Thai snacks that would be served when the sun began to set. But there was something different about Lisa's mother that day. Her expression was a little nervous, but full of enthusiasm. She kept glancing at the small black box stored in the kitchen drawer. "Mom, why are you smiling all this time?" Lisa asked while mixing Thai iced tea. Lisa's mother just shook her head slowly, then answered softly, "You'll find out later." As night fell, the Manoban and Jungkook families gathered in the backyard. Small lights were softly lit, creating a warm and romantic atmosphere. Lisa sat beside Jungkook, leaning lightly on his shoulder. They looked so close, so comfortable with each other. Suddenly, Lisa's mother stood up and called everyone's attention. "I have something for Jungkook," she said in soft but clear English. Jungkook turned his head, a little confused. "For me, Mom?" Lisa was surprised too. "Mom? What is it?" The mother walked over while carrying the small box. She handed it to Jungkook with a warm smile. "This is not just a gift. This is a token of gratitude. You have made my daughter happy. And you have also become part of our family in a very short time." Jungkook opened the box carefully. Inside lay a luxury watch with a black leather strap and elegant white gold details. A famous brand. A classic model. It looked expensive and very classy. Everyone was silent for a moment. Even Lisa was speechless. Jungkook stared at the watch, then at Lisa's mother. I don't know what to say. "This is too fancy, Mom, please accept it," Lisa's mother said softly. Lisa's father also received a watch from my father when he confessed his love to Lisa. "But since you're different, I want to give it to you in person. As a blessing." Lisa held Jungkook's hand, her eyes filled with tears. "Mom, are you serious?" Lisa's mother nodded. "Very serious." Jungkook stood up, then bowed in the typical Korean style, showing his deep gratitude. "I feel so honored. Thank you so much, Mom." Lisa's father chuckled and patted Jungkook's shoulder. "You're officially part of the Manoban family now." Everyone laughed. A few hours later, as the atmosphere began to calm down and the stars hung in the night sky, Jungkook and Lisa sat together on the small garden swing behind the house. "This watch is too beautiful," Jungkook said, twirling the watch on his wrist. "I'm afraid to wear it." Lisa smiled, resting her head on his shoulder. "That means Mom really trusts you. And maybe, she knows how you feel about me." Jungkook stared at Lisa's face, dimly lit. "I do love you. But I never thought I would be welcomed this warmly by your family." Lisa returned his gaze. "And I'm grateful you're here." They held each other's hands, letting time pass slowly in peaceful silence. The watch on Jungkook's wrist ticked slowly. But its meaning now was more than just a timepiece. It was a symbol. About blessings. About family. And about love that grows in honesty. Jungkook was still wearing a long-sleeved white linen shirt and neat beige trousers. Lisa stood beside him, occasionally fixing her wind-blown hair. Her mother, Mrs. Manoban, looked elegant in a modern pastel kabaya, while Lisa's father wore a navy blue Thai batik shirt. They sat together in the open dining room that directly overlooked the fish pond. The food was beautifully arranged: tom yum, pad thai, som tam, and fragrant seafood. As the meal began, the conversation flowed smoothly. Jungkook politely responded to Lisa's father's questions about life in Korea, vocal training, and the music industry. Lisa's older siblings also joined in, teasing him lightly with the warm humor typical of Thai families. "Does Jungkook like Thai food?" Lisa's mother asked with an attentive gaze. "Yes, Mom. Especially if the cook seems full of love like in this house, Jungkook replied, making everyone laugh, including Lisa, who pinched his arm lightly several times. Lisa's mother pushed side dishes onto Jungkook's plate, even teaching him how to eat some dishes with his hands like a local. The man obeyed with a smile, not the slightest bit awkward. He felt comfortable. Like he was at home. After the meal was over, Lisa's mother signaled the waiter to open a small room next to the garden. "Let's go to the next room, okay? I have something on," she said softly. Lisa glanced at Jungkook briefly, giving him a small signal to follow her. They walked side by side, and when the carved wooden door opened, a small room with a tea table, a classic chandelier, and the calming scent of jasmine flowers was revealed. On the table, as before, was a dark blue gift box with a gold ribbon. Lisa's mother invited Jungkook to sit down, while Lisa stood behind her. "While you were here, I paid a lot of attention," Lisa's mother said slowly. "The way you treated Lisa, the way you listened to her father, the way you respected our family. It all touched my heart." Jungkook lowered his head slightly, feeling touched but also a little awkward. "Mom, I was just trying to be myself." Lisa's mother smiled. "And that's enough." She then handed the box to Jungkook. The man opened it slowly, and like before, his round eyes widened when he saw the contents of the box: a luxurious Patek Philippe Nautilus watch, with a platinum finish and an elegant navy blue dial. It was clearly not just a watch, it was a symbol of trust, luxury, and appreciation from a mother and mom. Jungkook was almost at a loss for words. "This is too expensive. I can't accept it. I know you're not someone who chases material things, Jungkook. But this gift isn't about the price. This watch is a symbol of time. I want you to know that you are valuable to Lisa's time. And now, you are also part of this family's time." Jungkook was still wearing a long-sleeved white linen shirt and neat beige trousers. Lisa stood beside him, occasionally fixing her windblown hair. Her mother, Mrs. Manoban, looked elegant in a modern pastel kebaya, while Lisa's father wore a navy blue tie batik shirt. They sat together in the open dining room that directly overlooked the fish pond. The food was beautifully arranged: tom yum, pad thai, som tam, and fragrant seafood. As the meal began, the conversation flowed smoothly. Jungkook politely responded to Lisa's father's questions about life in Korea, vocal training, and the music industry.